All right. Shalom, 9 Spiral, YouTube, fair use. This is for criticism, news reporting, teaching, parody, which doesn't infringe upon my copyright. Okay, truly, this is a content notice. You pay attention up top, and you can please contact the owner prior to making a copyright claim. You got a warning sign. Let's go. All right, say now 9 Spiral. Let's get into it. We're in Ezekiel. We're gonna take a quick look at Ezekiel right quick, and we're gonna figure out what is going on in our community, deep within inside, the community and even one's household, right? All of us are having complications within our community, right? With other family members or what have you, friends, and I see something that's going on, and I just want to touch on it, right? Because the Most High is working, He's moving, He's working, He's moving. The traffic in these meteors, right? These Melakim, these dragons, is increasing. What's going on here? It's like a natural mystic is in the air, right? It's like something is brewing, a storm is brewing, right? They talk about the quiet before the storm, right? Well, if there ever was such a thing, this is it. And so, we're going to touch on it, man. And like I said, I like to touch on the things that people rarely touch on because it's definitely happening. All right, bam, let's get into it. Ezekiel 34:17 and 24. All right. All right. As for you, right? Who? You see, this don't apply to everybody. So if you're an Aboriginal or just an Indian, right? And you ain't got no type of connection to nothing, right? Except that, right? Okay, this don't apply to you because some reckoning is about to happen, right? Some reckoning is about to happen, right? Don't think for 1 minute that just because we Israel, we are not being tried. It's fourth quarter, man. As for you, who? Israel. Oh, my flock. Not nobody else's. Oh, my flock. You see that? Thus says the Most High Yahweh, behold, I will judge between sheep and sheep, between rams and goats. We're still talking about in our community, within our household. Is it too little for you to have eaten up the good pastures, that you must tread down with your feet the residue of your pasture? Within our community, You know who you are. And to have drunk of the clear waters, that you must foul the residue with your feet. Again, within our community, talking to Israel. And as for my flock, not nobody else's, but as for my flock, they eat what you have trampled with your feet, and they drink what you have fouled with your feet. Somebody got dirty feet within our community, huh? And this shit about to come to a halt. Therefore, thus says the Most High Yahweh to them. To who? You, Israel. Behold, I myself will judge between the fat and the lean sheep, because you have pushed with side and shoulder, butted all the weak ones with your horns, and scattered them abroad. Therefore, I will save my flock, and they shall no longer be a prey. Here we go again. I will judge between sheep and sheep. What do you think is happening now, huh? Why is there so much complication going on in our community, right? He's not only searching out his flock, but he's judging them at the same time. This is fourth quarter. I will establish one shepherd over them, and he will feed them, my servant David. And he shall feed them and be their shepherd, and I, the Most High, will be their power, and my servant David a prince among them. I, the Most High, have spoken. I'm judging you right now. Who's going to be my elect? Who's going to be my elect? Because everybody can't be elected and pressed her up on that day. Whatever that number may be, everybody ain't gonna press her up on that, on that day. And so I ask the question, the Most High asks the question, who is going to be my elect? I'm judging you. I know you're having complications, but I'm judging you. I know it don't look good, but I'm judging you. Nothing but a test, man. I, the Most High, have spoken. Huh? Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 102, 115. I answered and said, if I have found favor in your sight, show further to me your servant, whether on the day of judgment the righteous will be able to intercede for the ungodly. or entreat the Most High for them. Fathers for sons, sons for parents, brothers for brothers, relatives for their kindred, or friends for those who are most dear. Huh? And he answered me and said, since you have found favor in my sight, I will show you this also, Ezra. The day of judgment is decisive and displays to all the seal of truth. Huh? Just as a father does not send his son, or a son his father, or a master his servant, or a friend his dearest friend, to be ill or sleep or eat or be healed in his place, so no one shall ever pray for another on that day. Huh? Neither shall anyone lay a burden on another, for then all shall bear their own righteousness and unrighteousness. Huh? I answered and said, how then do we find that first Abraham prayed for the people of Sodom, and Moshe for our ancestors who sinned in the desert, and Joshua after him for Israel in the days of Achan, and Samuel in the days of Saul, and David for the plague, and Solomon for those at the dedication, and Elijah for those who received the rain, and for the one who was dead, that he might live. Huh? And Hezekiah for the people in the days of Sennacherib, and many others prayed for many. So if now, when corruption has increased and unrighteousness has multiplied, the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, why will it not be so then as well? Huh? He answered me and said, Ezra, this present world is not the end. The full glory does not remain in it. Therefore, those who were strong pray for the weak. Huh? But the day of judgment will be the end of this age and the beginning of the immortal age to come, in which corruption has passed away. Ezra, sinful indulgence has come to an end. Unbelief has been cut off, and righteousness has increased, and truth has appeared. Huh? Therefore, no one will then be able to have mercy on someone who has been condemned in judgment, or to harm someone who is victorious.